But we got a big NBA episode today, Max. I think everything we're going to talk about pretty much all NBA today, which I don't think we've ever said that before.
Definitely not. Definitely not. But it is a big, big episode, everybody. You're going to find out why we're talking about the NBA so much today because we have a big award that we want all of you to be voting for.
Yes.
And we're going to start
Yes.
tossing those out. Cobrazy, do you want to do the honors and say what we're discussing today?
Today, the meat and potatoes of the episode is the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NBA's biggest douchebag of the year. Damn it, we got
Yeah.
7 candidates. That's going to be the main part of the episode. Max, can you remind us who won last year's NBA's biggest douchebag of the year?
Yes, I can. It was a fight. It was a fight. I thought James I bitch slap your face Harden was gonna slip in there. We had Draymond I kick your nuts Green in there, which we'll be discussing him
Back to
again
back
because
seasons here.
Draymond is one of the biggest. He might be. We'll talk about Draymond in a second, but the winner of last year was Ja Suns Out, Guns Out Morant. All right, Cole
Yes.
Brazy, do you happen to know the story of what he did last year?
Multiple times of him flashing his little pistols. First time out here in Denver, Shotgun Willie's, shout out Shotgun. But he's on Instagram live with his gun, and then another time I believe in Georgia in a vehicle flashing his gun while rapping. And then he's hosting pickup games at his house and getting in fights with teenagers and he got into an altercation in Indianapolis with the Pacers parking garage people and just John Morant. And you know what, Max? He had a 25 game suspension to start this year, and then I don't know how many games he played, but it wasn't many before he tore that labrum.
Oh
So
yeah.
John Morant is kind of irrelevant right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the NBA, and always, sadly, I feel like they get the most injuries. I feel, I don't know. It's always the
NFL,
big, yeah,
NFL.
yeah, yeah. Obviously the NFL, but I feel like the big time players are always getting hurt. John Morant's a big time player,
He
but
is. He is.
we could say bad juju. That's what you get for being an idiot.
I
But
could
I never wish an injury on someone.
no
I'm not
no
that kind of guy.
no, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see a big redemption season from John Morant next year. I
Okay.
would not be surprised. I would not
Yeah.
be surprised.
Yeah.
But Max, we got our 7 candidates to talk about for this season's 2024 NBA's biggest douchebag of the year. Remind everybody how they can vote and where they can do
Yes.
that at.
Yes. First off, everyone, thank you for coming out to the Don't Tell Mama Sports
Hey,
Podcast today because, hey, we got
whoa,
a great, great episode for you. Please like, comment, and subscribe, just like you
please.
all been doing.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Cobrazy, check this out. Check this number out. I can't see
Oh,
because I don't have my glasses on, but can you see that it says 1.37? Can we
it
see
does.
that?
Mm-hmm.
1.37, everybody. That's
Look out.
thousand. All right.
Look
We
out.
gained 50 subscribers in the past week. We couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please keep bringing them in. We love to hear from you. Interesting conversations are happening. Not only can you find us here on YouTube, you can find us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcast, Instagram, X. I think I got it. All right. That's it.
Yeah. Spotify?
Did I say Spotify? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know.
There's too many of them. There's too many of them. Just watch, subscribe, and help out everyone.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
And where specifically can they vote for this poll at?
Yes. So we're going to be tossing out this poll on YouTube. Okay. We're definitely going to have it in the discussion department. Okay. Of our channel, as well as we will be posting some clips and we'll be posting different shorts. Okay, so be ready for that. You can vote right on there with the messages, or you can definitely just do it on our platform where you will see where you can vote, where you can just click on who the biggest douchebag is. Also, I am going to post it on Instagram. So if you want to vote on Instagram, that's where you can vote. Those are the big two. Spotify, maybe. Okay, but let's go with the big two, Instagram and YouTube. All right. It's a lot of work. Damn it. It's a lot of damn work.
The first candidate for the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NBA's biggest douchebag of the year is Golden State Warriors forward Draymond Green.
Oh my gosh.
He was suspended indefinitely in mid-December for nailing Phoenix Suns center Yusuf Nurkic with a spinning closed fist directly in the face while posting up. He was just posting up. Nurkic went down and stayed down for a bit. This was about a month after he put Rudy Gobert in a headlock and drug him a few feet across the floor. Now he got a 5-game suspension for that. That didn't matter. This instance is also after he stomped on Domantas Sabonis in the playoffs last season. And let's not forget when he kicked poor Steven Adams right in the fucking nuts when he was playing for the Thunder.
Ooh, that one hurt me, Cobreezy. That one hurt me.
Draymond went through counseling this season, and he remained away from the team for about a month after that Nurkic haymaker. Quote from Draymond after he hit Nurkic, I sell calls with my arms. End quote. He's a freaking flopper. Max, it's interesting that no one does anything to Draymond after these altercations. Go back and look at all these instances. No teammates are coming in throwing punches. There's no retaliation from Steven Adams or Sabonis or Gobert or even Nurkic. No for those guys went after Draymond. I think that's wild. What do you think about Draymond's candidacy here?
This Draymond not only is one of the biggest douchebags this year, but I think if we were to do in the history of the NBA, this guy might very well be in the top 5. There's a handful of them. I would like to do this one of these days. Maybe
all time.
All time. We can definitely find a bucket full of them. Okay, but frickin' Draymond though, man, the things that he does on the court is just ridiculous. And the fact that he gets a slap on the wrist. The NBA is just like, oh, Draymond.
5-game suspension for dragging Rudy Gobert by his fucking neck.
The heck was that? What, he might have got suspended 1 game for kicking Steven Adams in the nuts?
Maybe a
$20,000 fine, which is pocket change for them when they go up and use that money in the club.
Literally in his pocket.
Club bottle service. Also, Draymond, if you didn't see this during March Madness, he got his own commercial. So not only is he doing this shitty shit, he's doing this crap on the court, but then off the court, they're rewarding him for being such a jackass.
Yeah.
What the heck is that all about, Cole Breezy?
He's got his own podcast. He's bumping his gums a lot on there. Draymond back-to-back seasons as a candidate for the biggest douchebag in the NBA. Back-to-back seasons.
He's definitely the biggest hardhead. Poor Steven Adams. His nuts went up to his brain from that. Okay. All right. I don't know if Steven Adams used to have a deep voice. Oh. I don't know if it's going to be like that anymore.
Oh, okay, Mickey.
Yeah. I mean, Draymond Green, man, he might have my vote. This guy, he pisses me off, to be honest, Cobreezy. He really pisses me off. I can't stand the guy. I can't wait till he's out of the league. The league will be a little bit better with him gone.
The next candidate for the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NBA's biggest douchebag of the year is Minnesota Timberwolves star guard Anthony Edwards. Oof. Now, we're going to talk about Anthony Edwards a little bit later in the pod because I love what he's doing on the court.
Yeah, oh yeah. He's a stud.
But he was exposed in mid-December for allegedly pressuring a pregnant model that's reportedly carrying his baby to get an abortion. The model, Paige Jorday, shared screenshots of text conversations that were allegedly with Anthony Edwards. She sent him a picture of a positive pregnancy test. Quote from Edwards, "Hell nah, I can't do this." Quote from Jorday, "So now what?" Quote from Edwards, "Get an abortion, LOL." Jorday also posted a photo of a $100,000 wire transfer that she received from Anthony Edwards.
$100,000?
$100K. Edwards' current girlfriend, Janine Robel, took to Instagram the week before this news and announced that she was also pregnant.
Oh, baby.
This was a Zion Williamson situation all over again from last season's nominee. Max, what do you think about Anthony Edwards' candidacy for the biggest douchebag in the NBA?
Oh, man. It's definitely up there, Cobreezy. Again, this doesn't affect his play, okay? Because this guy, the things that he's doing against the Nuggets right now, we'll
get into that later for sure.
Oh, my goodness. Shocker to me. But everyone, Isn't it incredible that we live in a time now where this guy, I guarantee there are people that are on his side. A lot of people are on his side
True.
because getting an abortion is apparently not that big of a deal. Wow, wow. Giving $100,000 to get an abortion, that's not a big deal. Whatever, apparently. You know, it's it's amazing because it used to be where if people were going to get an abortion, it's because sadly, the worst case scenarios, rape, incest, the mother there's a chance of her dying. Okay. Just so we're all clear for those people that are so for abortion, that's less than 1% of the population of people that get abortions. So the Anthony Edwards situation, that's a way higher percentage of people that get abortions just for the fact of, oh, I can't deal with this. I can't do this. Okay. I'm not ready. I don't have he has the money, but some people say I don't have the money, right? So anyway, I think he's a big douchebag for doing this. You should never, anybody, any man out there, you should never tell a woman to go get an abortion, Cole Breezy. How do you feel about that?
Exactly. Get an abortion if you want, but definitely that's why he's in this category, is because he was pressuring her to do that and sent her money to do it, and didn't want to own up to his own actions. So that's why he's in this category, but definitely balling on the court.
Definitely balling on the court, Cole Breezy. No doubt about that.
The next candidate for the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NBA's biggest douchebag of the year is Oklahoma City Thunder forward Josh Giddey. Giddey was under investigation this season for allegedly being involved in an improper relationship with an underage girl. The minor was reportedly a high schooler named Liv Cook, either 15 or 16 years old. While most states establish the age of consent to be 18, Oklahoma state law sets their age of consent at 16.
What? I
Giddey
did not know this. What? Okay.
Giddey is from Australia, where the age of consent is also 16.
Okay.
According to the Oklahoman, Giddey was twice ticketed for traffic violations in the Newport Beach area in July of 2022. This is reportedly where Liv Cook lives. The teenage girl and her family refused to speak or cooperate with authorities to protect their privacy. The Newport Beach Police Department's investigation concluded that Giddey did no wrong and faced no charges. The 21-year-old Giddey never missed any games or ever had a comment on the situation. Max, what do you think about everybody just zipping up on this one?
Very interesting. I guess in Oklahoma, I guess it's okay.
If she was 16, yeah.
If she was 16. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Most states it's 18. Most states it's 18. This is a minor. This is a minor. She probably don't even have a driver's license yet. That kind of scenario. All right. She definitely can't go get alcohol. Duh. All right. Yeah.
He barely can.
You're right. You're right about
21.
Geez Louise. Obviously, the parents must like Josh Giddey. I don't know. Maybe he's got a good personality, or maybe he's just got the Buco Bucks. It sounds like they have the Buco Bucks too, though, if they're out in Newport Beach. Newport Beach is really nice in California, just so we're all clear on that. So, man, this one, it definitely puts you on the fence because technically he didn't do anything wrong, apparently, in Oklahoma. In our eyes, he does, because like this girl's a minor. This is disgusting. But apparently in Oklahoma, it's okay. So, oh my goodness, Cole Breezy. I don't like the hush-hushness. I don't like being quiet. If you're so for it, you should just say, hey, the parents, hey, we like Josh. We like Josh Giddey. He's a good guy. He's good to my daughter.
Yeah.
And it's not illegal.
Yeah, I think it's red flags that everybody shushed up and no one cooperated with authorities. I don't know. I think that's interesting. Never did he have a suspension. Interesting story here, Max. Interesting story.
Definitely. Still a douchebag, Josh Giddey, in our eyes, because I still find it very gross.
This was his third season in the NBA. he averaged career lows in points per game, rebounds per game, assists per game, and steals per game. Okay.
Wow.
So all the numbers came down this year for Josh Giddey. Maybe that was affecting him. I don't know.
Sounds like it.
Next candidate for the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NBA's biggest douchebag of the year is LeBron baby back bitch James. Okay. He's in this category for his constant crying and bitching, including after the Game 2 loss to the Nuggets, where he criticized the officials and the replay center after the game instead of taking any blame, any ownership after blowing a 20-point lead and committing 15 fucking turnovers.
15?
As a team. Yeah,
okay.
Get the fuck out of here. That's the definition of a sore loser when you want to
Definitely.
go and blame the officials. LeBron never taken any ownership, can't even shake hands after a loss, can't even shake hands. LeBron, you're in this category because you crying bitch like a little baby.
Yes. No. Baby back bitch, LeBron James. I'm telling you right now. You know what's so ironic about this is that so LeBron is complaining about the refs when LeBron, you literally get every single call.
You live the
Every
line.
single call. Yes, absolutely. You're averaging 28 points per game at 40 years old or wherever the fuck, however age he is.
39.
Yeah, half of those are at the free throw line. Okay, because you flop like a dolphin that flopped on a boat. And yeah, that's you, LeBron. That is you. Oh my goodness.
That was a good dolphin noise there. Can I hear that again? That's pretty good right there.
Thanks. I definitely worked on it before the show. Dude,
Did you?
I have some flopping videos as you're going to see right here, everyone. But LeBron, not only do you get those calls when you're flopping, but how often you travel and the referees say nothing. You can take literally 7 steps. It's on YouTube, everybody. Everyone has seen it.
7.
You can take 7 steps and they won't call it.
Whoa.
And you're gonna bitch and moan over losing, basically? Stop it. I'm tired of LeBron James, man. I'm tired of his bitching and his moaning. That's why he is an NBA's biggest douchebag this year, Cole Brazy. Oh my gosh.
The next candidate for the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NBA's biggest douchebag of the year is LeBron's teammate, forward Anthony Davis. Max, Michael Porter Jr. hit him like it was a pillow fight, and he went down like he got sniped from the balcony, laying fucking face down on the floor, okay? I brought it up last week, but this little kitchen where we're living right now, Kelly and I will be making a meal in the kitchen, and I'll turn around, maybe go to throw something away, and I'll bump her harder than what Anthony Davis got hit from Michael Porter Jr. And guess what? She goes back to what she's doing. She's fine. Anthony Davis face down on the fucking floor after that hit the fucking weight room. Max, what do you think about this?
Absolutely. I think we got Anthony Paper, Skin, and Glass Bones Davis. I think that's his name. This guy gets touched by a feather, and he's done. I'm out 30 games, coach. I'm out 30 games. I can't play. I can't play.
Get out of here.
We've been talking about it for the past couple of weeks now, how he's complaining that the NBA will never give him a defensive player of the year. Because you play not even half the season.
No.
That is why.
Yeah.
Okay. You might be averaging 2 blocks a game or whatever, but in 40 games, not 82.
Yeah.
Okay. Shut the hell up and play the damn game of basketball. Look at these two crybabies together. Look at these two. I mean, and you know what? Like I said it before, I'll keep on saying it. This is just the perfect LA team for you. The guys that just flop, that act, that cry and whine. Hey, they're going to get an Academy Award soon. I guarantee it. They're going to get nominated for how often they flop and act that out on the court. I can't stand these guys. They're a bunch of wusses. Let's get tough basketball players out there again. Can we, please? Please? I want to see some blood on the court. Let's see some blood getting tough on the court. Damn it.
I will say, shockingly, Anthony Davis played a career high 76 games this year. Career high Anthony Davis. He only missed 6 games. I'm shocked.
Okay.
I'm shocked.
Definitely shocked on that. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Career high. First time in how many years? Okay. It's been 12 years. Come on. 11.
Mhm.
Next candidate for the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NBA's biggest douchebag of the year is Milwaukee Bucks guard Patrick Beverley. In game 6 in Indianapolis, the Bucks were breaking a huddle late in the game, a timeout. A Pacers fan reportedly yelled, Cancun, Cancun on 3.
What?
So like hands in the middle, like team on 3, defense on 3. That's what the Pacers fan yelled. Cancun, Cancun on 3. Like you're going to Cancun.
Oh, okay.
Your vacation's about to start.
I
So
like it.
Pat,
I like it.
yeah, Pat Beverley, he took offense to this. Okay, he took offense. So he gets a basketball. He chucks the ball into the stands trying to hit this guy, misses, and hits an innocent lady right in the fucking face.
Oh.
Couple rows behind him, hard. Okay, hits, bang. Okay, so what happens? Pat Beverley gets up. He's asking for the ball back. The guy gives it back to him, and he fires it right back at the guy again. Okay,
That guy caught it, by the way.
yeah.
Hit
That's
a woman,
ridiculous.
and it doubles down on it, and the guy caught it. So
Yeah,
how about that?
and it was brought to another level after the game. Post game locker room interview. A lady, I believe, working for ESPN, asked him a question, and Pat Beverley responds asking her if she subscribes to his podcast, and she said no, that she's not a subscriber. And so then Pat Beverley asked her to leave, that she can't interview him because she's not a subscriber to his podcast. That's fucking immature. Okay. Indianapolis police are looking into the matter. What do you think about Pat Beverley's candidacy for the biggest douchebag in the NBA?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. It sounds selfish, by the way. Definitely selfish. Two reasons. Obviously, one, you're about to be eliminated by the Pacers, and
Come
you
on.
go.
Come on.
We'll talk about them in a little bit. And then you go and risk getting ejected out of a game, getting a technical foul for two extra free throws on the ball or one extra free throw, right, in the NBA, and the ball. What are you doing, man? Again, you're just focusing on yourself. It's all of these douchebags, by the way, if you're not noticing, everyone, are completely self-centered in these situations.
Good call.
No doubt about it. And I would even argue and say that they're completely self-centered in general. I think Josh Giddey and Anthony Edwards are just young and they're, but anyway, but Patrick Beverley, you're an old man now. You're an old man playing in the NBA. Okay, you know better. Okay, you're supposed to have some wisdom on the court, not chucking basketballs at girls in the second row. How's that girl, by the way? Do we know anything about her?
Yeah, innocent, wasn't even looking. So that had to hurt. That would have hurt us for sure.
Oh yeah.
Pat Beverley's 35. He's older than us, so should know better. Should know better.
Yeah, Patrick Beverley, man, what a douche. And then the immaturity of, will you subscribe to my podcast? My podcast?
Yeah.
What do you have to talk about
No,
anyway? Who the
no.
fuck? Like, oh, I'm going to talk about myself and how I play basketball. No one gives a shit who you are, Patrick Beverley. Like, you're not one of the big time names in the NBA. You never have been. You're a defensive player, which I can respect. I can respect defensive.
He
locks down.
Mhm.
But you're not a big time name, man.
No.
So, done with you.
Last candidate for the 2024 Don't Tell Mama NBA's biggest douchebag of the year is Toronto Raptors forward Johntay Porter. A league investigation found that Porter violated 3 league rules. First one, he disclosed confidential information to sports bettors. Next one, he limited his own participation in one or more games for betting purposes. And he also bet on NBA games. On March 20th, it was found that Johntay limited his participation to hit the unders on his points and rebounding props. Okay, players have points, rebounds, assists, props, three-pointer made props. He limited himself to hit the unders, okay? He played only 3 minutes in that game. Then he claimed he felt ill, okay? 3 minutes, and then he was sick. Another game, he had an eye injury. He had an eye injury in another game, okay? On April 17th, the NBA announced a lifetime ban for Johntay Porter. Max, We brought it up months ago with Shohei that the gambling. I
Yeah.
mean, we talked about gambling last year with Iowa and Iowa State. That is just going to be continue to be a topic. What do you think about a lifetime ban for Johntay Porter?
Wow. How old is Johntay, by the way? Do we know?
24.
Wow. Dude, your career is just starting. You get to play in the NBA. You get to make millions of dollars putting a ball through a hoop for a living. And what, you're bored? Are you bored? That must be what it is.
Uh,
Not getting enough time on the court? Well, why don't you put in the work? Why don't you get into practice and stay until you're the last person on the court? First person in the gym, last person out. Why don't you work hard to make more and play more? No, instead, let's go to a gambling addiction and bet. First of all, it's so stupid that you're betting on yourself. What a wuss! What is a
on your unders, yeah.
Yeah? What a wuss,
Yeah.
man! What a wuss! So it only makes me think that obviously that he's not playing, so he can get those bets. It's
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
dude, how
Yeah.
much money? I would like to know how much he was actually betting on these. How much money
Yeah,
he'd be getting from it.
it's out there, but it was, I mean, it wasn't more than a 1.3 million, I feel like was the um yeah, claiming
Well,
he felt ill and then having an eye injury in another game. Yeah, that's not like a knee injury or a back injury we could go get an MRI on. So that makes you look guilty right there, Johntay. That no excuse. The integrity of the game. I mean, it just can't happen, Max. It can't happen.
no. The NBA made the right choice here because this is a guy that doesn't even want to play. He doesn't want to play in the NBA.
So,
So, see ya. Go overseas. Go play
yeah.
overseas, man. Whatever. We don't need you in the NBA. We don't want you to play. It's really a bummer, and it just goes to show you that, as an athlete, man, you guys have a privilege. You
Hmm.
have a privilege to play the sport that you grew up playing as a child, and you get to
Yeah.
make money
A
and
game.
be a role model. Hopefully, I would hope that there's so little role models here in pro sports. We have a segment here on the Don't Tell Mom Sports podcast, the real role models in sports. Check it out because those are true people that give a crap not only about themselves but about the fans. They care about the fans. They care about not even fans, just people in general. Those are real athletes. You have a privilege to be something more than just an athlete, okay? Because you have this platform, and then we see people like this that do what they're doing right here. It's disgusting, and that's why he's a big douchebag, huh, Cole Breezy?
Most definitely. Let's talk about the Porter brothers real quickly. Michael Porter Jr., 25 years old, right out here in Denver. He's an NBA champion, trying to get another one. Max contract guy, averaged over 23 points in the first round. So Michael Porter Jr. is definitely the best of the brothers. He's 25. Johntay is 24. Lifetime ban for him. Another brother, Coben, 22 years old. He was a double figure scorer for Denver in the 2022 season out here.
Oh,
Just 3 weeks ago, he was sentenced to 6 years in prison for killing a woman while driving drunk.
how long ago was this?
The accident happened, I believe, last year, but just 3 weeks ago, he was sentenced to 6 years.
Wow, wow,
And
wow.
then the youngest brother, Javon, 20 years old, averaged 16 points and 6 rebounds for Pepperdine last season. Just arrested Saturday morning on suspicion of DWI.
Wow.
Porter brothers are not doing good outside of Michael. Johntay Porter, he's up there for the Don't Tell Mama 2024 NBA's biggest douchebag of the year.
That's so sad to hear about these Porter brothers. There's got to be something going on in the home. I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and call it out. Is the dad there? Is the mom there? Are you
Sure.
paying attention? Are you paying attention? Because that's sad. That is sad to hear that these kids are making such incredibly
Terrible.
terrible decisions that are going to be. This is going to be on your record for life.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Oh yeah. Oh
Especially
yeah.
especially murdering someone.
You're
Well,
conscious, yeah.
that's just such a bummer to hear. Michael Porter, please don't join your brothers. Be the influence on them.
Be the leader. Be the
Change. Be
leader.
the leader. Yes, come on.
Max, remind everybody where they can vote for the biggest douchebag of the year in the NBA.
Yes, so you can vote on Instagram and you can vote on YouTube. There's going to be shorts coming out, and there's going to be a poll that will be on Instagram as well as YouTube. Okay, so please, we want your votes. Last NFL's biggest douchebag, we had over 100 votes. Everybody, we would love to get. I mean, come on, we got 1.37 thousand subscribers. Why don't we get 1.37 votes? Damn it, come on.
Yeah, that makes sense.